Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is super early. It is, what is it, like 6:30 my time? Sorry to be on so early this morning, guys. There's probably not going to be a lot of interactive chatting because of it, but I've got sort of a busy day today. So I wanted to make sure to get this out to you guys before the day started and, things got moving too quickly, so to speak. I hope you all are well and doing good. Let me share this to my business page really quick. Oh, it's early. It's so early. Let me see here. I'm not even fully yet, I think. Here. Hey, Daisy Duke, I see you. Good morning. Daisy Duke, good morning. Just sharing to my business page really quick, and then we'll get started. My brain's not firing right. Right, sorry guys for the silence. I actually kind of like the silence. It's really nice. Vallarta is such a busy city. You think it's a sleepy, a sleepy town, sleepy, beachy town, vacation spot, and it's actually a busy city. There's crazy, construction going on, traffic, all sorts of stuff all day long. And me being an empath and being sort of slightly sensitive, it can be a lot. And so it's funny getting up this early. I've been in a ton of resistance. Hey, Jania. Hey, Melinda. Good morning. I've been in a ton of resistance to being woken up so early, like sometimes 3:30, 4:30 in the morning. But I kind of think that this quiet time is actually better for me in some way, like because it's more peaceful and not everything's like humming yet. Does that make sense? So, anyways, I did a little meditation this morning and I felt like I would get on. I know I'm a little earlier than planned or than normal, but I wanted to make sure that I got on and did this video for you guys because yesterday was busy, but I have something kicking off right at 8:30 and then I have another reading at 12:30. Carol, if you're out there and you see this video, I'm all about seeing you at 12:30 my time. Please message me at some point this morning or before 12:30. Let me know if you want to do this over Facebook video or just over the phone. And if it's just over the phone, you'll need to send me your phone number. But yeah, so my name is Engelgeist. I do a daily tarot reading under the name of Engelgeist, which is just sort of the name that I give my little tarot business. This is how I support myself through these videos, just giving you guys a sample of the work that I do and the kind of information that I would give you. Obviously, if you booked a personal reading, it would be a little bit more personalized and a little bit more directed to your situation specifically. But I hold the intention for the group reading every day that we're just looking at the energy of the day and trying to see sort of what's in store for us today and how we can best maybe relate to it or work with it throughout the day. Okay, so that's the plan. Please like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really prefer YouTube, I think, just because that way I'm not infringing upon any groups and their rules. If you are sharing it to groups on Facebook, I'm looking at you Facebookers, please make sure you're sharing it only to groups that will allow it so that you're not breaking any of their rules or getting in any trouble on my behalf. I've shared it to groups too. Hopefully, I haven't shared it to any I'm not supposed to. Um, but please just send me a personal message if indeed I have, and I will refrain from posting in your group. And YouTubers, please subscribe. I'm not exactly sure where you all share your YouTube videos, but please do so. Like, if you share them to Instagram or Reddit or wherever, please do it. I don't have accounts on those social media services yet because I can barely handle the Facebook account and the YouTube that I'm dealing with right now. But so let's get to today. Today is Thursday. No, sorry, it's Friday. God. Ugh. So tired. Friday, April 5th, 2019. Just trying to keep up with myself and everything I've got going on right now. But let's see what the card is for today, okay? Okay. So what I'm going to say as far as the shuffle is concerned today, guys, it feels like what I was noticing more is not necessarily the resistance of how things were pushing together, but more how my hands were working with the cards as sort of like backing off and then like sort of allowing them to come forward again. So I feel like there might be a little bit more flexibility on our behalf today in how we operate with situations, which is good. Like maybe, a pause, a step back, a breathe, and an opportunity to kind of get things accomplished in a more easier, softer way through our own efforts of being more relaxed or more in acceptance of what's going on around us. I was actually just sharing about that just a few minutes ago, talking about how I've been very unappreciative that Spirit is waking me up at like 3:30, 4:30 in the morning, or I don't know what's waking me up, but I'm waking up way early lately and it's driving me nuts. And instead of being in resistance to it today, I was kind of like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to get up. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do what I need to do and shoot the video early. Don't worry about it and just get it out there and make sure that I've met that, that part of my day ahead of time so that I'm ready for the rest of the day to fall together. And so that's what I'm sort of talking about is like when my hands were kind of coming off the cards, they were backing up a little bit as I was putting them together. And that was easing, sort of the resistance of the day or the task that we have at hand, easing it into itself and allowing it to sort of work more to our advantage, more to our ease, come together more simply. And also just we have a little bit more flexibility, a little bit more relaxation while we're in our day. So hopefully we can stay focused on that. Let's see what our card is for today. Our card for today is the Woman of Worlds, which is Preserver. This feels very, worlds is usually finances, money, material goods, things of that nature. That's the suit in this deck. But some of you, so I'm going to say right out of the gate, some of you might be very focused on those three subjects today, looking for money, finance, answers to things like that. Some of you might be finding yourself working really hard on a project or a task, really concentrating on it, trying to get it done, and probably with some fair amount of success, but it's going to, take up a lot of our attention for the day. On the more emotional side of things, I feel like there might be some of us that are feeling, and this might include me even. So some of us that are more sensitive or more empathic, whatever you want to call it, emotional people, we might be doing some work in different ways. Some of that work or some of the things that we might be facing is more emotional work, clearing stuff up so that we can sort of make way for maybe the material and the good things on the world's plane of this card to sort of come through. There is definite healing in this card, and definitely a feminine presence to this card. If you watched yesterday's video, I believe I talked a lot about we had Woman of Cups, right? And she's feminine emotion. And so I talked a little bit about the difference in how I see both cups being emotional and water and feminine energy, how they work together, and how, excuse me for yawning, how they're sort of more passive, a little bit more accepting, and able to work with things in a more open manner. And that's sort of what I was also getting in today's shuffle with my hands, how my hands were holding the cards, touching the cards, handling the cards. It was more, I had full control of them, but I wasn't trying to like oof them together. I was just, okay, here we go, baby, let's go. So it was a little bit more nurturing, I felt like, slightly more nurturing. And I think that might be the energy that we utilize today to get ourselves through the day that will help us. And with this, I think that not only will we use that in outside situations with things around us in getting goals accomplished for ourselves, but also with ourselves. There's definite, and part of the reason why I say this, and I'll just show you, is this lady right here. She kind of is pulling my attention today. She feels a little down. She feels a little sad. And from yesterday's video, you guys could tell I was certainly a little bit emotional. I've been having probably a very emotional, I don't know, 2 weeks to a month lately. And so I'm really relating to her in the card today. She's really pulling my attention, and she's making me want to say that if this is the time to sort of like, take care of ourselves and really sort of preserve ourselves, protect ourselves, have our boundaries, but not necessarily have to be like aggressive about it or forceful about it, we might actually do ourselves a whole world of good. Okay, we're back to that world's card. We might be able to do ourselves a whole world of good, and it might actually allow us the opportunity to sort of bring in some of the things that we sort of maybe feel like we've been materially lacking, if that makes any sense. But sort of like taking care of ourselves and honoring our needs, honoring our sadnesses, honoring our sort of pain, but not necessarily getting stuck in it, just creating a safe space where we can sort of have it and then release it or let it go. There's also a little bit in here, like I said, about, fastidious work and being focused on our work goals and having those things in front of us and doing them with, it might take us a little while, but getting success in that area. A little space for creativity, a little space for setting up a better and greater idea of what it is we want and how we want it. So be focused on that kind of energy today. Have fun with that. Be creative with that. And also, I just want to say this is also maybe a good day or a good time when we are taking care of ourselves and we are being good to ourselves, preserving ourselves, so to speak. The coffee states, and that's sexy. As we're taking that time for ourselves to kind of heal ourselves a little bit and shore up ourselves, we might find new ideas and new ideas and new goals, new dreams, new things that we didn't necessarily know about might sort of come to the surface and give us new perspectives, new goals, challenges, excitement. But we might have to work through a little bit of that sort of emotional sadness or hurt. To me, when I look at this girl, she feels a little bit like she's carrying something that's a little bit old with her. And maybe I'm reading that a little bit in me. There might be some of you out there in the ethers that can relate to that. But if we do find that time where we can take that space in our world to preserve ourselves and to sort of honor that, but not let it override us, I think that we'll find great benefit in the activity of that during the day. So another thing that just comes into my intuition or into my mind as I say that is there's a balance here, so give a little bit of, hard work to the things that we need to get accomplished and move forward in that, maybe at a little bit of a slower pace, but also, take a deep breath and remember to take that quiet time for ourselves to kind of, hold ourselves and give ourselves that love that we need. I certainly could use it. And I'm certainly trying to give it to myself at this point in time. Although getting up at 4:30 in the morning, kind of like rummy and like I did go to bed at about 10, but I don't know. I used to be such a sleeper. Ever since I've gotten to Mexico, I cannot sleep. So I don't know if there's um, a connection to that, but I have been being brought awake so early, and it's just nuts. And so I'm trying to, instead of fight it, get in line with it and see what it means. And I've actually found that it offered me a little opportunity to have some quiet. It offered me a little opportunity to have some meditation this morning. It offered me a little more opportunity to sort of get on today and be a little bit more peaceful in my energy as I greet you guys in your day and start you guys off too. So hopefully keep these things in mind as you go forward today for Friday, the 5th of April. Share, like, subscribe to this video, follow my personal page on Facebook or my business page on Facebook so you'll know when I go live, or subscribe to the YouTube channel so you'll know when I go live. I will do another evening tarot pop-up where I'll give away free single card readings to individual people. Currently, every day I'm just committing to doing these collective readings for the group, for the energy of the day, because I think it's more fair for everybody that tunes in, and it also hopefully helps more people at once. And beyond that, good morning, Belen. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Karen. Wow, you guys are all up early too. What is going on? Are you guys all, maybe it's because you guys are more East Coast? I don't know. I'm surprised so many of you are up. I thought it was just going to be me talking to myself this morning. Hi, Amanda Edwards Gallegos. Good morning. And hello, Stephen Whitehouse. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses. I think it's Whitehouse. Even though you're saying hi to Amanda, I'm going to say hello to you. So good morning. So I hope this card helps you ease through your day. And that really would be kind of the key word, is ease through it. Just really try and be in acceptance of it, and an acceptance of yourself. Like that's what this lady's doing to you here. This lady that sort of feels a little bit, sad. She's sort of accepting both the good and bad, and protecting and preserving all of it in an effort to sort of better herself in her not only emotional existence, but physical existence too, right? So I hope that helps, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys get everything accomplished that you want to get accomplished today with very little effort and a whole lot of joy, and myself included. And Carol, hey, good morning, Duke Boone. Hi, Pat. Carol, message me if you want to go at 12:30 today. And I'm assuming that's 12:30 my time, which is perfect. 12:30 with me, message me and let me know if you want me to just call you directly over the phone, or if you wanted to do it over Facebook video. I'll just need to know that. And I look forward to doing your reading today. And if anybody else is interested in booking a personal reading or just has any questions about it, like I said, feel free to contact me. For those of you on YouTube, all of my contact information is in the About page on YouTube. There's links there to my personal Facebook page and to my business page. The best place to probably message me is the Facebook business page, which is Engelgeist, because I get alerted there in my email, in my regular email, of when I have responses that I need to make. People that I don't know or don't have friend connections to end up in another folder, and sometimes I don't catch it right away. But if you do end up in my other folder and I haven't responded, it's nothing personal. Just tag me in one of these videos so that you can grab my attention and just say, hey, I messaged you at your personal page, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, I hope you guys are doing well, and we're leading into the weekend with this card, Preserver. And that's another thing too, the Sunday reading, if you guys go back and reference, for any of you that are new, on Sunday I pull 3 cards to just give an overview of the week as it stands on Sunday. And then every day thereafter I do a single card to kind of see either how the energy is changing or how it's lining up with what we saw on Sunday. And it's funny because the weekend card, or the card that's sort of representational of the last 2 or 3 days of the week, was that Man of Cups card. We had the Woman of Cups yesterday, so the Cups energy was definitely kind of coming into play there. Now this is the Woman of Worlds. And Woman of Worlds, to me, also sort of is a bridge there, because she's going more into the material, physical, financial realm, right? And even though she is not of that realm, there's some emotion here. There's she's hardworking, she's creative, she's all of these things, but there's also, she's got her emotional self. That Cups energy is still sort of there. It's still sort of transitioning through this card into the weekend. And all of this blue, it's funny, I'm just noticing all of this blue throughout the card. It's sort of water, which also signifies like sort of feminine emotion, intuition, that sort of thing. And Man of Cups is the surfer card. And what do surfers do? They ride water. They sort of are on top of the wave. So whatever maybe it was, not necessarily plaguing us, but whatever was sort of taking our attention or our focus and really pulling focus for us earlier this week emotionally and stuff might, we were maybe coming to terms with it today, easing around it and working with it versus against it. And it'll be interesting to see what tomorrow's card is, to see if we've gotten to that place of this sort of Man of Cups, ease. We'll see. Who knows? Things change on a dime around here. So thank you all for tuning in. I am going to sign off because I do need to go back. I'm actually probably going to go into another meditation this morning just to really get square and solid, because I'm doing some work, 5D work, which I don't fully understand. I'm a reader from the standpoint that I believe that I have manifested a body in a lifetime here right now, or at least one that I'm aware of on the third dimensional plane. And I want to do work here and help others and myself here to grow and to learn. So my focus has always been on that. But I've been sort of geared towards these two women that sort of do work on your 5-dimensional and higher body. And I know that those things exist, and I believe that they exist, but they're things that I don't necessarily entertain because I feel like my focus is here on this physical body and this spirit and connecting the two of those. That's really what I'm sort of geared towards and I find to be important. But these women have been working with me last Friday, and again, we're working again this Friday in the morning. I'm not so sure that some of this emotional release that's been going on for me is due to some of this work. It's so hard to tell, but a lot of this meditation stuff is bringing up a lot of stuff for me too. So hopefully bringing it to the surface is a good thing. Hopefully I'm releasing it. Who knows, maybe in a week or two, I'm going to feel like a whole new me. And if that's the case, and these women, it is a byproduct of these women's work, then I will certainly be telling you all about it. And it's funny too, because last week was all about feminine energy. We've had the Women of Cups show up. We've had the Women of Worlds show up. And I'm working with these two women right now. So there's a lot of feminine energy around me. So maybe it's all very much in line, and hopefully you guys can relate. And oh, look who's here at the bottom of the card. I just lifted up the deck and flipped it over, and it's the Man of Cups, Surfer, our friend. So he is saying hello. Weird. All right, you guys. I love you all. I hope you have a good day. Hey, Lori. I saw Joseph in there. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Marlene Munoz. Hey, I hope you guys have a great day. I could sit here and say hello to people all morning, but I've really got to get going. So have a good day. Feel free to message me if you need to. If you have any questions, feel free to book a personal reading. And please like, share, and subscribe to like and share the video wherever you can, where it's accepted and appropriate. And please subscribe to the new YouTube channel. And I believe that contact information for you here at Facebook is in the description connected to the video. And for you guys on YouTube, you should just know how to press the subscribe button, which I always add one in the lower corner once I've edited the video. So, and I add the video from the previous day up into the upper corner up here so that you guys can go back and look at that one in case you missed it. And there's also a playlist that's sorted by week. So you can start with the Sunday one. And I believe it plays chronologically. I hope. We'll see. I've never really checked that out, but I tried to set it up in playlist by week so we can go back and reference everything easily. All right. And that's kind of why I'm trying to steer everything towards YouTube, because it feels a little bit more organized. And you also get a bigger picture of my wings that I like to. I don't know if I'm pretending that I have them right. I want to believe that I am. All right, you guys. I love you all. Take care. Have a great day. I'm going to sign off for now. Okay. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.